To sa Power and Play. Mula sa mga paborito at naglalakihang atleta hanggang sa mga natatanging Pinoy sports figures na dapat niyong makilala. Ihahatid yan dito sa Power and Play.
Sa kapwa ko Pilipino, ipagmalaki ang galing na meron tayo. Ilantad ang likas nating talento at magdala ng saya sa mundo. Sa harap ng pagsubok ay di susuko, para sa pangarap tayo'y porsigido. Magpakitang gilas na at magpapatalo, ipagdiwang natin ang Pilipino. Yan ang Pinoy. Mula noon at hanggang ngayon, talento natin ang bida. Mula sa simpleng bakuran hanggang entablado natin ipakita. May pagsubok man ng Pinoy, pinalalakas ng saya. San man tayo sa pulo, Chumbe, Sibay, Lakay, Amiga. Sama-samang pakita ang galing natin katropa. Sa kapwa ko Pilipino,
Ang Power and Play ay hatid sa inyo ng Cherry Loom, ang yerong may aluminum. Cherry Tigo, Love Your Journey. Photon, gawa ng Pilipino para sa Pilipino. At Joyride, ang bago ninyong kasundo.
Halina't makinig, talakayin natin ang laro. Gusto mo, pag-usapan natin, ibida ang hilig ng bawat Pilipino na merong taglay na galing. Bangon na, Power and Play na, bangon na. Power and Play. Bangon na, Power and Play na, bangon na. Pilipinas tayo na, bangon na. Power and Play na, bangon na. Bangon na, Power and Play na, bangon na.
Carlos Yulo with 2 gold medals.
Power and Play with Noli Iyala.
Sabi po nila, ang kabataan daw po ang lifeblood ng ating lipunan. Pati po sa sports, ganun din. Kaya po, yan ang ating tutunghayan sa inyong paboritong kasalo tuwing Sabado ng umaga. Kaya, bango na! Power and Play na! Magandang umaga po sa inyo lahat, mga kapatid. Nagmumula po muli sa TV5 Media Center. Ito po si Noli Iyala. Bumabati po sa inyo ng isang magandang umaga. Medyo mas maganda sikat ng araw ngayon. After mga ilang araw na pag-ulan. Yun naman pag-ulan po natin kalat-kalat, ika nga Pero malakas. Kaya pagka umulan po, medyo sumilong muna tayo. Titila naman din po yan. Kaya lang talagang napakalakas minsan ang pagbuhos. Kaya ingat-ingat lang po mga kapatid. Ngayong umaga tumutok po kayo dito sa ating palatuntunan dahil napakarami nating muling pag-uusapan at ika nga ay magiging topic sa inyong 2 oras na pakikinig sa ating pong palatuntunan. Siyempre, hindi po kompleto ang ating puntahan kung hindi ko po kasama ang aking partner at kaibigan, the man for all seasons, medyo the late Jera season.
Ano partner, good morning. Binuking mo naman ako sa ating mga nanonood ng
Ito
Power
hindi
and Play.
nakakaim to.
Hindi, dahil normally kasi talaga, teka muna, magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Bagamat kahapon sa bandang Quezon City, medyo tayo hinagupit ng malakas na ulan at hangin, no? Pero siguro ngayon medyo kumalma na ng konti at konting walis-walis lang po sa ating mga kapaligiran dahil nga doon sa dulot ng malakas na ulan at
Napakalakas,
kahapon,
oo.
pero
Nagbaha pa nga
meron pa ba?
May ibang lugar, mabilis umakyat ng tubig Kaya
Kaya mo, itawag natin yan
yan
sa
may control yung flood, may control pa yan.
Tawag natin yan sa DPWH baka sakaling
Wala na atang tao doon. Halin na ako.
pero anyway, katulad nga na sinabi ni partner Noli dito, kay Com na kanina, maaga akong umalis. Pero yung medyo sinamampalad at meron tayong mga construction sa Long Commonwealth Avenue. Kaya medyo na-late ako.
Hindi naman late. Ano lang, tama. Sakto lang.
Sakto lang.
Hindi lang siya
sakto
nakakain ng almusal namin. Napakasarap po dito.
Kaya
Pasensya
mga
na
3
siya.
minutes. Kumbaga sa basketball, dumating ako dito last 2 minutes.
Oo, yung sinasabi ng tumitira na lang ng yung patapos na yung quarter. Sa NBA may bagong rule
Ano yun?
Ngayon, bago nilang pinalabas na rule, pag ikaw tumira yung mga last seconds sa quarter, hindi na charge yung tirang yon sa iyo as a player. Kung baka ikaw perfect ka sa shooting, 2 out of 2 ka pa lang. Tumira ka ng ganun. Usually, nilalagay nila yung 2 out of 3 ka na kasi nagbintis ka eh. Ngayon, charge na nila sa team. Yun ang bago nilang rule doon sa NBA. May mga... Ewan ko kung ano magagawa nyo. Ang logic is they want more players na talagang tumira nung last second shot kasi minsan daw nag-aalinlangan yung mga magagaling na player tumira kasi nga hindi yung end of the game
personal stats.
Kasi personal stats
Wala na.
Naiisipan nila.
Naiisipan nila charge magkano naman ang interest rate na charge sila para credit card.
Nakakatuwa. Uy, nga pala, doon po sa mga nagpuyat, hindi naman nakakatuwa ito, pero doon po sa mga nagpuyat kaninang umaga, na nanood po kay Alex Ayala, marami po salamat, pero medyo minalas tayo kaninang umaga, hindi po masyadong, yung laro ni Alex lumabas kanina, at give credit to where credit is due, partner. Napakahusay nung si Janice Chen kanina. Alam mo yung kanyang forehand, nilalagay ko nga sa X pambihira. Alam mo, talagang solid, very confident. Unang
Sweet spot, ang tama.
Oo, ang lakas. Unang 3 laban, 3 games, first 3 games, panalo si Alex Pero nung nakakuha ng... Ako, feeling ko lang medyo napapasok ni Alex yung kumpiyansa nung si Chen. Dahil may mga error siya, unforced errors. Kaya lumakas yung loob Nung nagpapapasok na, ayan na, rumatsyada yung Chen, winning 6 of the last 7 games in the first set to win 4-6 nung first set. Tapos of course, sa second set, talagang ang taas na ng kumpiyansa. And Alex looked like she was fatigued. Alam mo, mahirap din yung tuloy-tuloy yung laro sa Guadalajara. Nanalo siya doon. Kung hindi nyo po alam, nanalo siya Alex nung last week. Diba? Nag-champion siya doon. Lipad ka sa Brazil, sa Sao Paulo, from Mexico. Laro ka uli ka agad. Napakahirap po ng buhay ng professional. But no excuses.
No excuses.
No excuses. Alex,
the mere fact na lumaban siya sa finals. Got mabina nun.
Well,
nadagsan na yun.
Quarterfinals, yes.
Quarterfinals. Leading to the finals.
And, again, Chen was the better player today. Pero talking about Alex Ayala, mga kapatid, mamaya po ating makakapanayam from Sao Paulo, Brazil. Brazil. Diba? Yung pong, hindi po si Alex, at si Alex ay, sabi niya sa akin medyo pahinga muna. Diba? Yung pong coach ni Alex mismo, na si Coach Joan Bosch. Yung pong...
nakapanayam na natin
nakapanayam natin siya. Ngayon, live tayo, makukuha natin siya. Yung reaction lang naman niya tungkol dito sa naging kampanya, of course, ni Alex. At
yung mga future
na laro. Diba? Very short talk with, sabi nga sa akin ni Coach Bosch, sleeping time na daw niya yan. Pero sige, bibigyan niya tayo ng konting oras mamaya. Abangan niyo po yan mamaya. And mamaya rin po, sabi nga natin partner, itong araw na to, ilaan natin sa mga kabataan. Si Alex, isa yan. Pag-uusapan natin yung career. Mamaya, in our second hour, mga kapatid, yung UE Junior Warriors ng volleyball, yung ladies, mga babae, ay atin po makakasama dito mismo sa studio.
At sakto, volleyball. Nag-umpisa na kahapon.
Yung FIVB World Championship na medyo natalo tayo.
Pero napanood ko, partner, yung bandang huli, lumaban ng
25-23 yun. Muntik na.
And to think na, kung hindi ako nagkakamali, ang Pilipinas is ranked 84 yata.
Somewhere there,
At ang kalaban nila,
Tunisia.
40 plus.
Grabe.
Kumbaga, halos doble. Pero napahirapan nila.
Pinahirapan nila, lalo na nung third set, medyo nagkaroon na ng konting confidence yung ating mga bata. Well, tsaka nandun ang Pangulo.
Tama.
Nandun ang Pangulo. He graced the opening ceremony.
The opening ceremony. Kasama
with Chairman Pato.
Yes, nakita ko nga.
With Chairman Pato.
Kaya talagang at least nakikita ninyo, di ba? Maski na...
Birthday ba ni Pangulo ngayon?
Birthday ngayon pala,
Hindi kahapon.
Hindi, ngayon.
Ngayon,
15, di ba? Ano ba ngayon?
Ngayon ay 13.
Ay, 13 pala, I'm sorry. 13 ang birthday niya.
Birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday po, Ginoong Pangulo.
Alam nyo, talagang nakikita nyo po ang ating Pangulo ay dumadalo sa mga ganyang klase, mga palakasan, yung mga sports events, kahit na alam naman natin na medyo ngayon malaking problema ang kanyang pinagdadaanan at kanyang pinag-aaralan. Kaya ngayon, baka siguro magkaroon rin tayo ng bagong Olympic sport.
Ano yun?
Para kay Pangulo.
Ano naman yun?
Crocodile wrestling.
Ikaw talaga. So, tawagin natin ng Pangulong Crocodile Dundee.
Wrestling. Pero crocodile wrestling.
Nako. Well, mga kapatid, again, happy birthday po.
Happy birthday
Pangulo.
po. Happy birthday.
Mamaya rin po ating makakapanayam. Pag-uusapan natin ang mga draftees. Yung mga nangyari sa PBA draft. And of course, yung mga UAAP, malapit na magbukas ang UAAP, partner. Next week na yan. Sa alma mater mo. Alma mater.
Yes.
Go Uste. Doon po
Uste.
gaganapin ang opening ng UAAP next week na yan, Dahil ngayon medyo ginagamit pa yata lahat ng mga venues.
Yeah.
Pero dito po sa pagsisimula ng ating show, isa na namang kabataan ang ating po makakausap para po simulan ang ating huntahan kung saan ang kabataan ang ating pong pag-asa para sa mga hinaharap natin sa palakasan. Dito po sa What's the Score? Sa Buena Manong guest natin ngayong episode, makakasama natin ang third overall pick sa nakaraang 2025 PBA Rookie Draft, ang bagong Blackwater bossing guard na si Dalf Panopio. Konting refresher lang po kay Dalf. Naglaro noon sa Batang Gilas si Panopio at tumungtong din sa US NCAA Division 1. May pro experience din sa India at Korea ang 25-year-old, kaya malaki ang maaari niyang maitulong sa young core ng Blackwater. At ngayon po kasama na natin, walang iba kundi si Dalf Panopio. Good morning, Dalf. Welcome to the show and thank you for
Good
joining
morning,
us.
guys.
Good morning, Dalf. And first of all, congratulations for being drafted the third overall pick. Blackwater.
Yes. Oo. Well, Dalf, unang-una,
Yes, thank you.
do you speak Filipino?
Apo, marunong po ako magtagalog.
Ayun naman pala eh. Kaya gandang lalaki. Tsaka ano nito si Dalf Parang artistahin di ba? Pero Dalf,
Hindi pa para si Jericho Rosales.
Yeah.
Yun.
we want to ask you because you've been quoted so many times that this is a lifelong dream for you to be finally playing sa PBA. Paki-describe mo describe that very moment when your name was called out there in the PBA draft and how did you feel? What did that mean to you?
It meant a lot to me talaga po. Kasi, syempre, yung una ko naisip na hindi po yun lang yung pangarap ko. Syempre, pangarap din po dati nung dad ko at nung tito ko nung sila bata, di ba? So, ngayon, malaki pong meaning at saka importansya yung napadraft ako, especially na naging third pick ako overall. So, yun.
Alam mo, partner, yun lang I just wanted to ask Dalf here. Dahil di ba, normally yung mga magagaling na players, considered yung mga
top 10.
yung career ni Dalf, no? Nag-ano na siya, national team. Naglaro sa KBL, sabi mo. Naglaro sa India.
Pro League.
Di ba?
Naglaro sa NCAA Division 1 with Cal State Bakersfield.
Yun ang dagdag. Normally, yung mga ganyang kalibre, di ba? Makikipag-usap na sa Japan B-League or babalik rin sa KBL What made you decide na ayoko niyan? Gusto ko dito sa PBA. Why?
I think it was just the right timing lang po. It's something that I wanted to do since I was a kid, to join and play in the Philippines. So, it wasn't the least option. It was one of the top options. And I think kasi nga it was the best timing, and then it's something that I wanted to do din po. Yun na po yung naging decision ko at ng family ko.
You grew up in Rome, Dalf, and you played in a place called Stella Azzurra Basketball Academy there growing
Yes
up.
po.
Unang-una, bakit ang pamilya mo nasa Italy?
Ang lola ko po nag-move to Italy like almost 30 years ago. Then
30 years
my dad followed doon po nagkakilala yung mama at daddy at papi ko at papa ko.
Oo.
Sabay, doon po ako pinaanak at doon
Made
po
in
ako lumaki.
Italy pala to.
Oo,
Made in
talagang
Italy.
Italian made to eh. Parang Ferrari.
Ferrari.
Lamborghini.
Yeah.
At saka spaghetti. Pero Dalf, ang tanong ko, how was the Panopio household doon sa inyo when you were growing up? Kayo ba, nanonood ba talaga kayo ng PBA? How were you introduced to the PBA?
My dad, especially my dad and my tito. Sila po nagturo sa akin basketball, sila din po nag-intro sa akin sa PBA. They always said that like, if you get the chance to play in the PBA, why not? So yun, parang but like yung preparasyon ko po iba kasi nga I was overseas and I was trying to strive for the top. Siyempre, the NBA was the goal always, so I think playing Division 1 it helped me to get closer to the goal even though PBA was the path na.
Kasi alam mo partner, iba pa rin yung kanyang pathway, yung Cal State
diba?
Bakersfield is a very very good team. Marami tayong alam na mga former pros, even imports who have come from Cal State.
Yeah,
no?
yeah.
And then of course he played for the KBL with the Suwon KT Sonic Boom. How was your experience there, Dalf? Ikaw ba did you enjoy
Nawala
that?
yung signal.
Did you enjoy your experience? Nakapaglaro ka ba ng gusto doon sa Korea?
Sorry guys, nawala lang po yung signal ko, my fault.
That's all right. No, I was just asking, how was your experience in the KBL, Dalf?
I only did the preseason in the KBL. And,
Preseason.
Unfortunately, I was carrying, may parang binubuhat akong injury when I was in college. And yun, doon pa ako na-injured din. Parang medyo naglalapo sa KBL. So, for the sake of the team, they wanted a healthy guard before the season started. So, I had to leave and rehab. Then pumunta po ako ng India. Doon po ako it only took me 2 months to recover and get back on the court.
Sa India, nakapaglaro ka naman.
Oo naman po. Ang maganda po yung India kasi it wasn't really just Indian players, It was a good exposure kasi po andun po yung mga taga NBA, mga Australians, mga New Zealand players. So, as after Korea, my goal was also like, maybe to play in the NBL and in Australia. And but pinili ko pa rin po yung PBA.
Did you get any offers in
Yes,
the NBL?
kasi I believe na maganda po yung pinakita ko sa India. So I had dami po yung mga coaches na from New Zealand, the New Zealand coaches na nasa India din talaga mismo, may sarili silang team na kino-coach. They wanted me and I wanted all to help me pumunta sa New Zealand or Australia.
No, say partner.
Well, hearing your experience, yung resume mo, di ba? Your future looks very bright, di ba?
Oo.
Ang tanong ko lang, Dolph, no? Definitely. Now you're with the PBA and then palagay ko rin, mapasok na rin to sa men's ng
Well,
Gilas.
naglaro na siya sa Gilas, juniors, di ba?
Junior, hindi. Kumbaga, papasok na yan
Wait,
dito sa...
makukonsider na yan.
Makukonsider ka na,
Oo,
di ba? Based on your skills, etc. Ikaw ba, right now, no? Siyempre, very premature ba? But are you thinking of staying longer in the PBA with your basketball career?
Of course, I think now it's
Ito na yun.
100% na po ako sa PBA kasi andito na po ako sa Philippines. Kung kaya ko po i-achieve ang mga goals dito sa Philippines, ito na yun. And I think, sana naman po advantage na nandito po ako sa Pilipinas na makasali po ako sa Gila. Siyempre, tuloy-tuloy po yung hard work at
Tama
saka
yun.
sakripisyo. So, whatever happens, kung tawagan po ako, magpapaready na lang po ako.
Nice.
Tama yun. Well, sabi mo nga, you have had experience in India. Of course, kahit papano, na-expose ka sa high-level basketball sa
high-level
NCAA Division 1. I wanna ask you this ngayon, Dalf. Ano ang dinadala mo sa Blackwater? Ngayon na napili ka na ng bossing.
Yeah.
What do you bring to the table? What do you
Yes.
bring to this team na pwede nilang asahan mula sa'yo?
Siyempre, yung mga pinag-aralan ko po sa States, sa India. And it's something that, dati nung ako nasa Batang Gilas, nagkukulang po sa akin. Yung try to be energy and leadership and, kasi nandun na po yung skills. Pero how am I gonna apply yung mga skills sa game? So, kailangan ko din po mag-adjust. Kung ano po kailangan ng team sa akin, ako din dapat kailangan ko mag-adjust. So, yun, para manalo po kami, gagawin ko po lahat na kahit kailangan ko mamasa more, okay, fine, let's mamasa ko. Hindi ako magtataka, hindi ko habulin ng score, hindi ko habulin ng, basta, for me, it's important po ay manalo.
Well, talking about manalo, partner, alam naman natin na Dolph, yung nakapili sa iyo na team, yung Blackwater Bossing, ay naghahanap pa rin ng breakthrough.
Yeah.
Ika nga, hindi pa sila nakakakuha ng yung pagtungtong sa finals o pagtungtong sa semifinals, no? So, unang-una, what were your first thoughts nung ikaw ay napili
Pinili ng Blackwater.
ng Blackwater? And in other words, what did you know about this team and how did you react nung napili ka ng Blackwater?
Oh, definitely. I know that there's a lot of potential, It just didn't translate lang po sa mga games na yun nga na they a little struggled last year. But hindi naman my biggest first thought na na dumating po sa isip ko, it was na nung nag-try out po ako, super friendly coaches, super friendly, open about it. My teammates super nice. They wanted to work, they wanted to work together, and they're really open. Kaya I feel like there was the winning mentality, the winning vibe. And sa totoo lang, gusto ko din lang, gusto ko manalo. Kaya whatever happens naman, also after na-pick ako, sabi ko, ayan, matawag, dami pang expectation na pagpasok ko ng Blackwater, kailangan namin manalo. Pero syempre, hindi ko po yun ang inisip ko, syempre, yung mga teammates ko, are they hardworking, and are they mga tamad, mga ganon. Hindi naman po yun ang vibe na dumating po sa akin. Lahat po, gusto lahat din nila manalo ko. So, anong po mangyayari? At the end, tutuloy-tuloy namin yung sakripisyo namin. Alam ko po at I believe na dadating din yung taon na magcha-champion o dadating kami sa mataas na standing.
Well, alam natin si Coach Jeff, partner, Jeff Carriazo, ang humahawak sa Blackwater. Nagkausap na ba kayo, Dolph? And if you have, meron na bang naibigay sa yung role sa team? What expectations niya sa'yo?
Sa totoo lang, after the draft, we started right away practicing.
Wow.
So, the day after the draft, we were already on the court. And, yung system po ni Coach Jeff, it was really fun to play into. It's really smooth and a lot depends on reads. And, it's something that I like to play kasi na-experience ko po yun sa Italy and then a little bit in the US. And I think, that development that I had in the past, it will help me in this team fit in, and also if I can help or improve the others.
Kasi alam naman natin ang style din ni Jeff. And he likes yung depensa. Yung, diba, alam natin, tough defender si Jeff and he can score as well.
Yeah,
diba,
yeah. At saka sakto-sakto dito sa style ni Dolph, di ba? Talagang mabilis din.
Attacking. Yun ang tanong ko. What is your most comfortable position, Dolph?
Tama.
Ngayon na, alam natin, ibang college, ibang youth, ngayon na mas malalaki na yung kampi mo, anong sa tingin mo comfortable position mo sa Blackwater?
I think playing the point guard, I can also shoot the ball. So I can be a 1 and 2, And at Blackwater, there's RK and Bearfield that they bring the ball down, and also yung mga other guards, pwede ako mag-adjust. Nga, sabi ko, kung sakali sila magpupush ng ball, ako na lang ang magiging DOS in that position. That's where it opens up more opportunities to everybody. Yeah. Kaysa maubusin po namin oras na dadating pa sa akin yung bola, sabay, alam, marunong po lahat, kaya it's good.
Kailangan expectation. Pero siyempre, there are certain things na mas aabangan sa kanya and hahanapin sa kanya ng Blackwater. Now that you're in the PBA, who are you most excited to play with?
Yeah.
At sino naman ang most excited ka to go up against ngayon na nasa PBA ka na?
Oh, I think definitely I'm excited to play with Cedric and
Cedric Bearfield.
Christian Baker. Yes, definitely with these two guys. I think we could be a big impact in the game. And I'm really excited to play against.
Combination, no?
I'm really excited to play against syempre, sina big stars, Scotty, Christian, and then Japet. They're all like big names na, since I was also younger, I wanted to play against, and now
RJ,
I'll be able.
RJ.
Oo. Puro Hinebra yung sinasabi
Puro
ni Dal.
Hinebra yung sinasabi mo.
Baka pag naglaro ka doon at dumagundong na yung Hinebra, baka makabahan ka.
Yeah,
No, but I want to ask you, and just kidding aside, what is your personal goal? Na ngayon na nasa PBA ka na, are you looking at aiming at the Rookie of the Year, for instance?
Oh.
Alam natin na laging sinasabi ng mga team muna. Pero ikaw, is that something that you would certainly be working towards, Dolph, sa iyong young career?
Oh yeah, I think syempre as a rookie draft, that's everybody's goal as pag napadraft ka, syempre ang gusto mo agad Rookie of the Year. But I think personal goal, it's like more to, get into the team and get more involved with the team. I think like by winning and like be in the system, I think things will come on the right time,
Oo, tama yan.
And if deserved or not, okay lang po naman. Basta yung main goal ko po pa rin ay mas manalo.
Well, you've got to show all of that and be patient. Alam mo, importante sa young player, patience, because you're not gonna get all the minutes right now dahil bata ka pa, but obviously with your talent, talagang...
It's like Jerome Lastimoso. Pagpasok, binabad na.
Binabad agad.
Depende rin di ba?
So, well, how many years ang binigay sa'yo, Dolph, ng Blackwater? Alam ba ang kontrata mo? Ha?
3 po.
3 years?
3.
3, okay.
Okay,
So,
good.
matagal-tagal yan.
Matagal-tagal.
Very nice way to develop as a young player and then eventually
Makikita mo
pick
talaga
up.
na talagang Dolph here is focused on his career sa PBA.
Sa PBA. And that's
good.
really
That's
nice.
good.
That's really good.
That's good.
That's really good.
Para naman umangat na naman tong liga natin ng PBA.
Oo.
Yeah.
Well, good luck, Dolph. We look forward to seeing you sa Blackwater and competing against your idols and really seeing your potential sa PBA. Again, congratulations.
Congratulations,
Thank you very
Dolph.
much, guys. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
And, I hope I'll see you guys soon.
Yeah.
Salamat, Dolph. Mga kaibigan, ang number 3 pick ng PBA draft this year, si Dolph Panopio.
Pwedeng yung sinasabi mo kanina, maging Rookie of the Year. Pwede.
Pwede.
Dahil number 3 pick siya, di ba? Kumbaga, kung mabibigyan siya ng playing time, which I think
he gets.
Dahil siyempre sila yung nasa lower tier ng kailangan nilang masulit yung mga bagong kinuha nila sa top pick.
Correct. Actually, yung nasa harapan niya, si Javi, si
JDL.
At
saka
si
si Chu.
GDL at saka si Chu.
Oo.
Kahit papaano, medyo yun ang magiging takbuhan ng kasi yun ang mabibigyan ng playing time partner, yung mga yan dahil ika nga naghahanap ng stars yung mga teams nila.
Exactly.
Alright mga kapatid, well, tuloy-tuloy po ang ating huntahan dito sa araw ng mga bata. Kita nyo naman, fresh na fresh yung ating ipinakita. Wag masyadong masira, fresh lang. hindi presko. And before tayo mag-break mga kapatid, syempre, may isa pong paalala mula sa Smart. By the way, Smart, maraming salamat po sa Smart for their continued support sa Power and Play. Puso Pilipinas is a movement to celebrate the Filipino athlete powered by Smart. Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Get a chance to win exclusive Puso Pilipinas merch by sharing their Facebook page in your social media accounts with hashtag Puso Pilipinas. The Giga Life app is the latest mobile app from Smart that lets you discover and enjoy your passions with the different Giga promos. It can be downloaded and used by Smart Postpaid, Smart Prepaid, Bro Prepaid, and TNT subscribers via the Apple or Google Play Store. What can the Giga Life app do for me? Check your balance, monitor your current subscription, top up using debit credit card, subscribe to the latest Giga promos, monitor your data consumption, auto-detect your mobile number when you are connected to Smart Network one-tap subscription to the most popular offer, Giga Video 99, and of course, Power and Play is powered by Smart. Thank you! Live more today! Sa amin pong pagbabalik, Cash or Bash time at mamaya, makakausap po natin mismo ang coach ni Alex Iyala. Ito po ang Power and Play, hatid sa inyo ng Cherry Loom, Cherry Tigo, Photon at ng Joyride. Ang oras po natin, 8:32 ng umaga. Ito po ay hatid sa inyo ng N Plus Gold.
Big. To be a voice of my generation. to inspire resilience in the face of roadblocks. And in sharing my stories, I let others share in my passion.
Follow Kai's stories on Twitter and share yours. With Smart Double Giga Stories. Share 2 times the passion with 2 gigabytes for Twitter and more. Guaranteed every day, plus data for all sites.
Simple, smart ako.
Ito ang programa.
True FM sa 105.9. Dito tayo sa totoo.
Uy, may chismis sa maladyosang aktres.
Ay, sino?
Kaya lalong gumaganda kasi may ibang nag-aalaga.
Clue.
Kaya kong sabihin na si Christine Hermosa to.
Ay, hala.
Yan chismis. May iba pang nag-aalaga sa akin.
Ay, Christine, share mo yan.
Silka Papaya Soap with papaya enzymes and vitamin E para sa kutis na alaga. Kitang-kita ang ganda. Kutis alaganda.
With regular use. Sa 65 grams, 18 pesos lang na SRP, achieve mo ang Kutis Alaganda ala Christine Hermosa with regular use. Bili na! Have a Kutis Alaganda with regular use with the #1 beauty bar soap in the Philippines. Silka Papaya Soap.
Ang oras, 8:33.
Ang oras sa True FM ay hatid sa inyo ng
Silka, kutis na alaga, kitang-kita ang ganda. Kutis alaganda.
Ayun ang anak ko! Yun oh! Kitang-kita! Tangkad niya na kasi!
Dali nang hanapin ni Kitty, no? Para sa height na all of the above, doon ka na sa may Chlorella Growth Factor. May tulong sa proper growth and development ng kids with proper diet and exercise. Cherry Fur Tangkad Sagad. May lysine, taurine at essential vitamins pa. Laking may pagmamalaki. Cherry Fur Tangkad Sagad.
Mahalagang paalala, ang Cherry Fur ay hindi gamot at hindi dapat gamiting panggamot sa anumang uri ng sakit.
Long day at work.
Plus something cool and creamy.
It's a match! Stuck in traffic.
Plus something earthy and refreshing.
It's a match! Refresh with Dunkin' Matcha Latte. Made with finely ground green tea powder and milk to match your mood and cravings. You plus Dunkin' Matcha Latte. It's a match! Cause anytime is Dunkin' time.
Whirlpool Appliances brings you a new era of home living, where we are all about sensing what matters. Elevating your lifestyle has never been easier. From Whirlpool washers that adapt to your laundry needs, to refrigerators that extend the freshness of your food items. Whirlpool is dedicated to creating
Mukhang kailangan ko na naman palitan ng bubong ko, pare. Mag-iisang taon pa lang yan. May tulo na kagad.
Ay, bossing! Baka naman kasi hindi matibay yung ginamit nyo. Dapat ang gamitin mo ay cherry loom, ang yerong aluminum. Basta yero, cherry loom. Tibay protektado sa pangmatagalang yero.
Ang nasa right, tama. Ang nasa tama, nasa totoo. Tunay, tapat. True FM sa 105.9. Dito tayo sa totoo.
Power and Play with Com Noli Iyala.
Naimbag bigat kada kayo amin sa lahat po ng ating mga kababayan sa San Esteban, Ilocos Sur, and of course sa Baguio City. Kamusta po kayong lahat dyan? And of course binabati rin natin po lahat ng ating mga tagapakinig sa Candelaria, Quezon. Kamusta po kayo? Lalong-lalo na yung ating kaibigan si paring Alvin Villapando. Madalas manood sa atin yan at tumutulong sa atin yan sa Quezon partner. Kaya ang dami nating nanonood din doon. Parang Pangasinan.
Oo, kaya nga. Kaya maabig kabusan at sakay namin dito nadlinggayin Pangasinan. Sana naman lahat tayo ay mapayapa ngayong weekend na to. At also, I would also like to greet belated happy birthday yesterday sa aking idol, former DepEd Secretary, Land Bank President, and Congressman of the 3rd District of Tarlac.
Ang dami, ha?
Si Idol Jesly Jing Lapus. Happy birthday.
Diba? Naging congressman, ano?
3rd District. 3-termer siya.
Happy birthday po. Happy birthday sa amin. Paano naman kami? Marami nga nagsasapit po ng kanilang mga birthdays. Happy birthday. Congratulations nga pala doon sa aming grupo din. Yung aming LSJH group na nagtanghal ng kanilang quarterly golf tournament kahapon sa Luisita. Medyo alam naman hindi tayo nakasali dyan. At tayo pinagbawalan pa po ng ating doktor na lumahok sa mga ganitong Injured. Alam mo kami mga professional. Hindi kami pwedeng yung basta laro lang It has to heal completely.
May rehab. Clean bill of health.
Yan. Kasi baka yung 15 kong double bogey maging 17.
Yun,
Pangit naman, di ba? Ayan. Oy, by the way, mga kapatid, gusto lang natin pong, again, i-announce yung malapit na pong meron tayong mga magiging promo dito nasa ating mga bago pong sponsors and malapit po, abangan nyo po yan. In the meantime, gusto ko again magpasalamat sa Smart sa kanilang muling pag-renew ng pagtaguyod nila sa ating show.
You know why? Because they're smart.
Yeah. They're smart and there's you. Yeah. Oy, andito na. Andito na ba, Santi? Andito na yata ang ating susunod na bisita. Well, kagaya na nabanggit po natin kanina, Alex Ayala played her quarterfinals match early this morning, Philippine time. And unfortunately, of course, she lost to Janice Chen in a very, very exciting quarterfinal showdown in Sao Paulo, Brazil. And right now, well, we're very, very fortunate to have with us the coach of Alex Ayala from Brazil himself, no other than Coach Joan Bosch. Coach Bosch, good morning from the Philippines. Good evening there in Sao Paulo. Thank you for joining us. Good morning. Hello?
You hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now, John.
Very good, very good.
Thank you so much for joining us and welcome to the show. Please greet your Filipino fans, Coach Bosch.
Well, I'm happy for that. So I'm also becoming a Filipino in one part of my life. So I'm happy for that.
Yes, everybody knows you here now because of the kind of mentorship that you've done. Anyway, Coach, of course, let me touch first on what happened just a few hours ago, that quarterfinals match of Alex. Your thoughts first on the most recent match against Janice Chen of Alex. Coach Bosch?
Medyo may problema sa connection siguro.
Nakuha natin ng yung WhatsApp connection niya. Mukhang tingnan natin kung mabalikan po natin si Coach Joan Bosch.
Pero alam mo nga, yung partner katulad ng pinag-uusapan natin kanina habang inaantay natin makabalik yung connection kay coach, no? Masarap tanungin.
Okay na.
Yan na ba?
Okay na yata. Mamaya, tanungin natin yan. Coach, are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry.
So let me ask you, what are your thoughts about that last match against Chen?
Well, the last match was tough for us because we were coming from Mexico and we were playing like many matches. The travel was long travel from Mexico to Brazil. And the opponent did pretty well. We started pretty well. We were 2-0 up, 15-30. But, Alex was trying. She tried hard. But you know how it works. When you are a bit tired, sometimes things doesn't work. So that's what happened.
Yeah, she did look a little tired. Even her body language would show it. She started very well, but I noticed something as we were watching the match, Coach. It was the forehand of Janice Chen that was just so overpowering today. In fact, she was trying to protect her backhand. Alex tried so hard to bring it to her backhand, but Chen was just pounding that forehand. What was the game plan? Did you expect that forehand to be so wicked against Alex, Coach John?
Yeah. Well, the reality is we knew about this girl because she was in the U.S. Open, and the way we started was pretty good because as I tell you, 3-0 up, hitting well. But I think what happened after, she was super tired, and that maybe our tennis was a bit slower because the physically tiring.
Yeah.
And that's what made the opponent hit more forehands.
Yes.
And also the serve. I think the serve she did very, very well.
Yes, that's right. Partner?
Yeah, Coach, despite the loss of Alex a while ago, but overall, the successes of Alex from the time that she won and she was part of the finals in the Miami Open, played Wimbledon, played in the US Open, and won here in Guadalajara. What are the keys to her success? Can you tell to our viewers and listeners, what do you think are the keys to her success for this year?
Yeah, well, it's true that this year for us is amazing. As you said, it's only after Miami. It's only 4 or 5 months ago.
Yes. Yeah.
And in these 5 months happens many things. Happens Roland Garros, happens Rome, happens Wimbledon, happens Eastbourne that she did
Eastbourne.
finals with 4 match points. Then it happens US Open against Towson. It happens Mexico 125K winning the tournament. These 250 quarterfinals that I think is a good tournament.
Yeah.
So I don't really know. It's because Alex has this insight, and for me as a coach, I always say the same. It's a pleasure to coach her. She has an amazing talent. For sure, we need to work in many things, but the challenge is pretty good, and we are excited for now we are going to Philippines, we are going to China, for all the next year Australian Open. So many things that will come, and we hope it will go in a good way.
Yes. Yeah. Well, as my partner mentioned, partner Jera here said, Joan, that Alex has really done very well in this very short span of time. But in your last 2 events, you have decided Alex has played now in what we can call maybe a lower level tournament, the WTA 125 and a WTA 250, which I think personally is really good for her. It's building her confidence. She won in Guadalajara. She's now quarterfinals in Brazil. Was this really deliberate on the team's part to to look at maybe
A lower,
lower level tournaments and
yeah.
then just build the confidence of Alex going forward, Coach John?
Well, for us, you need to think about in perspective in general. She's 20 years old. 1 year ago, we were playing challenges, 75K, 100K, you know. Now I want to achieve a few things, and I'm sure that if I make her play against Spiontek or Sabalenka or Anisimova, it's going to be tough because against this girl, we will do what we can do because you know how it works. These girls, they hit the ball super strong. So for us, it's good to play tournaments against players that they are not small tournaments, but the players are the same. We played today with a girl. She's 130, but last week she beat Victoria. I don't remember now the name, but she beat a top 30 girl.
Yes, yes.
You know?
Yes.
So there are players that they are pretty good. They also in her prime moment. So it's good for us to have the challenges to improve things, to learn new things that we have to then to try to do in the big moments. So now for me, these tournaments are so important. That's why.
Yeah, but this is outside of your coaching, John. But you know, it seems that in social media, Alex has been really gaining a lot of popularity, and even you know, some interesting messages coming from top NBA players. And are there any light moments between you and Alex with regards to this?
No, but this is a thing that I try to be far of that because I try to be focused on coaching and on tennis. I don't need to tell her many things because she's smart. She knows what she does. She comes from a super nice family. The parents are there helping in anything she will need, and I don't think this is you know I know nowadays this social media and it's you know super active, but she has something special. She know how to be focused. She know how to see things, and I mean, you know, we are super happy how the people, especially Filipinos, they help. We were super happy on the grandstand court when she played in the U.S. Open. The court was full, supporting her, and this for us is amazing. You know, we are happy to win matches for them. You know.
That's right. Well, there's of course, there's so many distractions in social media that you know. But again, as Coach said, Alex is a very smart girl. I want to ask you, Coach, moving forward now that Alex has broken through in the Grand Slams with a win, she has won a WTA 125 event. She has obviously breached the 100 mark. She's now you know, going into the 60s, in the 50s rankings. What do you want to see more from Alex in her game now moving forward, especially towards the end of the year?
Yeah, well, the thing is, it's true what you said. In 3-4 months, we did semifinals, Master 1000, final with 4 match points in the finals in the 250, and she won 125. So the next step is to be competitive again in a 250, maybe to have the chance to do pretty good tournaments. She won already a match in a Grand Slam, so for me, the most important thing is to have the level to consolidate the top, the 500, 1000, and Grand Slams, because we don't need to forget she did the first win now in US Open against the 12 or 15 in the world, 1000.
Yes.
So for me, this is the next step. So I know now last year she won 100. Now she won 125, final 250. And tennis is small things that you need to achieve. If not, the series puts you out. and that's what we are working for.
In terms of her actual game, Coach John, and what you can control, what are the aspects of her game that you've seen as a marked improvement? Like, people are noticing that she's serving much better.
Yeah.
And of course, there's a little more power. Of course, her conditioning has been superb. But what are there other things in her game have you seen that has really improved, and also things that you're focusing now on in terms of her actual game, Coach John?
Well, I have to say that during tournaments, it's not easy to improve many things, but the studio always can learn something new. We are working a lot in the serve, and it looks it worked because we improved this week 10 kilometers per hour, so I'm super happy about that.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I realized that the speed of her shots, the rallies, when she rallies the forehands and backhands, she really improved a lot in these 2 years. I have to say that today I was impressed the first 3 games the way she was playing.
Yeah.
If you ask me things we can do better, okay, we can do better after winning a tournament to be in a better, position of competing because by physically. But it's true that this you cannot control because there is one tournament in Mexico and the other one in Brazil. And you have to travel 24 hours, and there are many things you cannot control.
Mm-hmm.
But people for sure next year will know Alex. We will change the way of playing, and we need to adapt day by day on how they play against us.
Yes, that's going to be very important moving forward, partner, because next year when she starts playing again the tournaments that she gained a lot of points, she will have to defend those points just to keep her ranking, and that's going to be very, very key. Well, last few months of the year, Coach Johan, what is the plan, and where do you see Alex's ranking at the end of the year, or at least where do you want to
before
see
the year ends?
Before the year ends.
Yeah. Well, my goal is always the same. No matter where I will be, my goal is always improving. Because if she improves, means she can do better, and means I did a good job. So my first goal is to improve. So that's for sure. And then if you ask me about numbers or about ranking, when she was 75, my goal was to finish top 50.
Yeah.
I know it's not going to be easy, and I know what you say. You are right. There is points to defense next year, but if you have the level, you have that moment that if I lose here, if I will lose tomorrow, I don't have the points. But at one point, you have the level, you don't lose.
That's right.
So this is more or less my goal, to try to finish top 50. It doesn't matter if it's 45 or it's 55. I think we are close. To find a few more things, to add few more things in our game. And I think it would be a good challenge in the preseason to do a good Australian Open.
Okay, Coach, what are the tournaments that Alex will be participating before the year ends?
That's right.
Yeah, well, I think our idea is to play 2 tournaments in China, 125K. Then we will play one Master 1000, and there is some 250s or 1500. We're still deciding. Sometimes, with this ranking, you are in between the 250 main draw or 500 qualies. So we're still deciding. But for sure, the next ones will be 2 tournaments, 255, and one Master 1000.
Well, we're certainly looking forward to that. And I think you're going now to this part of the world in Asia. So obviously, she's more popular in this place. So again, that will really be very exciting for many Filipinos to watch her finally again in this side of the world. Before I let you go, Coach Johan, she had a name called in Brazil, Filiprima for Alex.
Yeah.
And how did you feel when you heard about this? And I guess the general outlook of Alex, how do you see her now as an ambassador of the sport for many Filipinos?
Well, I have to say that we were talking about that. We like this name about Filiprima, and it's true. At one point, tennis helps to put people together. You know, between Filipinos and Brazilians, and Brazilians took us with open hands. We were not happy because today we could not do it. But we will try next year if they give us the opportunities to be here and we can come again, because Brazil, you know, for us was so exciting to come, our first time. The court was so nice, and there is Filipinos everywhere, and we are so happy about that, so proud, you know. So we are so happy. It's true that now we are going to that part of the world that will be even more. But you know, no matter where we are, we always know where Alex from, and for sure she knows. She loves Philippines, so that's, for me, it becomes also some part of my heart with the Philippines.
Absolutely, you're already a Filipino in our eyes, Coach Johan, and we look forward to seeing you here in the Philippines.
I like that.
And in Asia, and we certainly are going to continue to pray for you and Alex. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much,
this morning.
Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And hello to everyone. Thank you. Bye-bye. 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 Thank you.
Mga kaibigan, si Coach Johan Bosch, ang head coach ni Alex Ayala, live from Sao Paulo, Brazil. Paalis na sila eh. Papunta na sila dito sa Asia na. And talagang nakakapagod talaga ang buhay ng professional.
Kung ako yung biyahe pa lang Makati papunta Quezon City, 3 oras pagod na ako.
Nanunundo lang ako ng mga anak eh. Napapagod ako eh. Yung bang ganun. But again, she's enjoying herself, and let's keep on praying for Alex. Hindi naman po pwedeng laging na napakahirap nung kanyang tinatahak. Kaya sana po'y patuloy natin siyang suportahan at ipagdasal. Alright, bago tayo magpatuloy, syempre, isa muna pong paalala mula sa Joyride, ang ating pong top-up promo mula sa Joyride. Napakadali po para sumali at manalo ng 1,000 pesos JR Pay Wallet credits. Download lamang ang latest version ng Joyride Super App. Kuhanan ng screenshot ng app's home screen. Ipadala po ang screenshot sa Power and Play FB page via PM at isama niyo po ang inyong buong pangalan at registered mobile number ng inyong pong Joyride account para manalo ng 1,000 pesos JR Pay Wallet credits na inyo pong magagamit para sa Joyride Delivery, Joyride Motorcycle Taxi, Joyride Taxi Cab, Joyride Car, at ang Joyride Super Taxi Airport Edition. Yan po mula sa Joyride Super App. And of course, at this point, partner, sumilip naman tayo sa mga viral videos at pop culture sa mundo ng palakasan sa Stop and Pop. Ang title po ng ating video ngayong umaga ay Brave Ball. Ano kaya to? Hindi namin nasilip talaga to.
Hindi ba kay Mel Gibson yan?
Brave Heart yun. Brave Ball, mga kapatid. Panoorin po natin to ha. Ikaw ba matapang ka? Yan ha, kita mo. Matapang ka ba? Ganun. Parang football na suntukan pa. Haba naglalaro. May futsal, may boxing gear. Ang mga manlalaro, kaya pag nagpangabot, ready na agad sa suntukan. Tunay ngang laro ng matitigas ng mukha. Literal. Siya po ang Brave Ball. Ayan o, sasapa ka na. At siya din po ang ating Stop and Pop.
Hindi yan, ha? Kumbaga, yan
ayoko na maro niyan.
Alam mo, yan yung literal na ginagamit na paa at saka kamay.
Pangharang mo mukha. Yung sa makakapal na mukha sa kongreso. Pwede yan. Alright mga kapatid, when we return, pag-uusapan po naman natin ang Casio Bash at ang ating pong bisita, ang mga batang high school junior volleyball players ng University of the East sa pagbabalik po ng Power and Play. Hatid sa inyo ng Cherry Loom, Cherry Tigo, Photon at ng Joyride. Ang oras po natin, 9:06 ng umaga. Ang oras po na ito ay hatid ng N+ Gold.
Dare to dream big. To be a voice of my generation. to inspire resilience in the face of roadblocks. And in sharing my stories, I let others share in my passion.
Follow Kai's stories on Twitter and share yours. With Smart Double Giga Stories. Share 2 times the passion with 2 gigabytes for Twitter and more. Guaranteed every day, plus data for all sites.
Simple, smart ako.
Nakikinig pala talaga kayo. Maraming salamat po at sinasamahan nyo kami sa 105.9 True FM. Dito tayo sa totoo.
Fujidenzo believes that appliances are long-term investments, so it is very important to choose wisely. And what could be a wiser choice than using reliable, durable, and energy-saving appliances from Fujidenzo? Just like families and companies trusting Fujidenzo, you will see the difference when you upgrade your usual appliances to Fujidenzo HD inverter appliances. Fujidenzo, quality above all. Upgrade your home, upgrade your business with Fujidenzo. Quality above all. Prepare delightful dishes every time with Technogas Technique appliances. Experience excellent cooking results with Technogas Technique's premium selection of cooking ranges, range hoods, built-in hobs, ovens, and kitchen appliances. Technogas Technique combines elegance, functionality, safety, and durability to enhance your skills and passion for cooking. Make Technogas Technique your cooking partner and fill your kitchen with appliances made to last. That's the Technogas Technique.
Ang oras, 9:08.
Ang oras sa True FM ay hatid sa inyo ng
Whirlpool Home Appliances that make everyday living so much easier. From washers, dryers, refrigerators, microwave ovens, cooking products, to air cons, air purifiers, and dishwashers. Each Whirlpool appliance combines elegance, efficiency, and performance to help you take better care of your family every day. Give everyday care with Whirlpool.
Uy, may chismis sa maladyosang aktres.
Ay, sino?
Kaya lalong gumaganda kasi may ibang nag-aalaga.
Clue.
Kaya kong sabihin na si Christine Hermosa to.
Ay, hala! Di yan chismis. May iba pang nag-aalaga sa akin.
Ay, Christine, share mo yan!
Silka Papaya Soap with papaya enzymes and vitamin E para sa kutis na alaga. Kitang-kita ang ganda. Kutis alaganda.
With regular use. Sa 65 grams, 18 pesos lang na SRP, achieve mo ang kutis alaganda. Ala Christine Hermosa with regular use. Bili na. Have a kutis alaganda with regular use with the #1 beauty bar soap in the Philippines. Silka Papaya Soap.
Prepare delightful dishes every time with Technogas Technique appliances. Experience excellent cooking results with Technogas Technique's premium selection of cooking ranges, range hoods, built-in hobs, ovens, and kitchen appliances. Technogas Technique combines elegance, functionality, safety, and durability to enhance your skills and passion for cooking. Make Technogas Technique your cooking partner and fill your kitchen with appliances made to last. That's the Technogas Technique.
Celebrate the lives of your fallen family heroes at Tahanan ng Alaala in Himlayang, Pilipino. We offer premium memorial service by providing 24 hours personalized customer care with flexible funeral and chapel accommodation packages. At Himlayang Pilipino, we give honor to the heroes of your lives. For inquiries, you may contact us at 0968-896-4850 or 0917-713-5034 or visit us at www.himlayangpilipino.org.
Himlayang Pilipino.
Promise, babe. Hindi ka mabibitin. With Bet88, hindi ka mabibitin sa laro. Secure at napakaraming payment options for fast cash in and out ng panalo mo. Ibang swerte to.
Bet88.ph. Gambling for 21 years old and above only. Gambling can be addictive.
know when to stop.
Sign up now at bet88.ph and get 30% deposit reward every day up to 8,888. Bet88. Ibang swerte to.
Long day at work.
Plus something cool and creamy.
It's a match! Stuck in traffic.
Plus something earthy and refreshing.
It's a match! Refresh with Dunkin' Matcha Latte. Made with finely ground green tea powder and milk to match your mood and cravings. You plus Dunkin' Matcha Latte. It's a match! Because anytime is Dunkin' time.
Hi! Christine Hermosa po ito. Ang family soap namin, di mahal. Pero ang nakukuha namin, priceless.
Hi, Christine! Looking younger every day, ah.
Fresh. Laging blooming.
Ang kinis! Grabe, kaya lalong in love sa'yo si Oyo eh.
Ganyan pag ang kutis, alaga. Kitang-kita ang ganda. Silka Papaya Soap with regular use.
Sa 65 grams, 18 pesos lang na SRP, achieve mo ang Cutis Alaganda, Christine Hermosa, with regular use. Bili na! Have a Cutis Alaganda with regular use with the #1 beauty bar soap in the Philippines, Silka Papaya Soap.
Mukhang kailangan ko na naman palitan ng bubong ko, pare. Mag-iisang taong pa lang yan. May tulo na kagad.
Ay, bossing! Baka naman kasi hindi matibay yung ginamit nyo. Dapat ang gamitin mo ay Cherry Loom, ang yerong aluminum. Basta yero, Cherry Loom. Tibay protektado sa pangmatagalang yero.
True FM.
On 105.9. Dito tayo sa totoo.
Power and Play with Noli Iyala.
Alright mga kapatid, nagbabalik po ang Power and Play and at this point mga kapatid, I think ready na ang ating susunod na bisita, no? Andiyan na ba? Kasi mamaya po, live po ang ating magiging mga kasama, yung UE Junior Warriors ng volleyball. Kasi magsisimula na rin po ang high school. Gusto natin suportahan yung mga kabataan natin,
diba? Tulad
mga player.
Tulad
no?
ng sinabi mo nga kanina, di ba? Si Dal Panopio, yan yung mga kabataan na ngayon, umakyat na sa professional league. Tulad rin ng mga to, magkakaroon rin sila ng pagkakataon para maging lumaban sa mga top tournaments natin dito sa Pilipinas.
Correct. At sila po ay ating makakapanayam mismo, mga tiga UE Junior Warriors. Pero siyempre, dito ngayon, bago tayo magpatuloy, siyempre yung ating laging gustong usapan tungkol sa mundo ng palakasan na medyo nakakatuwa naman sa ating pong Casio Bash. At ang Casio Bash ay hatid sa inyo ng Cherry Tigo, Love Your Journey. At ngayon po, ating makakasama dito sa Cash o Bash ay isa nating kaibigan, isang podcaster na lagi nating inaabangan. And of course, managing editor ng All-Star Magazine. Walang iba kundi si Naveen Ganglani. Magandang umaga. Welcome to the show, Naveen.
Good morning, Naveen.
Good morning, good morning. Thanks for having me on your show again, Sir Nolly. It's nice to be here. Parang medyo matagal na since the last time I was here.
Kasama din natin si Jera, ang aking partner, Naveen.
Hello, sir. Nice to see you also po. Nice to see you. I remember you were here also last time I was here ata.
Siyempre, always nandito yan. Kaya marami tayong pag-uusapan. But of course, let me begin. I wanna incorporate the partner sa yung Casio Bash dito sa ating pag-usapan. Kasi unahin muna natin of course itong naging PBA draft, no? And one of the things na surprise ang marami, itong si Gio Chu na piling #1 pick, no?
Diba?
Ako personally, I have to admit I was surprised. Kasi I know the caliber, but of course sabi nila bihira yung 6'10 .
Yeah, exactly. Diba? Just like the other, yung mga resource persons natin last week, no? Talagang hindi nila naisip na si Gio Chu magiging #1 pick.
Were you surprised, Naveen?
Personally, no. Now, okay, I would have taken Juan Gomez Del Llano as my #1 pick just because I feel like star power, potential, international experience, he has it all. Age, he's only in his early 20s. I would have taken him with my #1 overall pick. But when I was at the PBA draft combine, what I kept hearing was, papalampasan mo ba yung 6'9 or 6'10?
Correct.
Because Well, when you look at the draft class this year, no, parang sobrang thin in terms of big men. In fact, Gio Chu was the only notable local prospect was 6'8" above. When I say notable, I mean someone who had the media awareness going into it. And in the PBA, sometimes height is still might, especially when one conference is all Filipino. So we need to realize that Gio Chu is a 1 or 2 year project. He's not the number 1 overall pick that is going to be dominant right away. He will need time to polish and to develop. But at the same time, if height is the target, then he seemed like the clear choice.
Oo. And of course, marami rin naman nang nagtatanong, kasi may mga player, halimbawa si Will Goso nalaglag eh. Ang layo niya, no? Doon sa akala natin, nasa top 5 si Goso.
Forecast natin, no?
Would you say Will Gosen is one of the biggest steals of the draft? And who do you think is the biggest steal, Naveen, sa draft na to?
I think Will could end up being one of the biggest steals of the draft if he ends up going back to the top performance in terms of physical shape that we saw during his NCAA campaign. Because let's not forget that he had a pretty long knee injury that kept him out of action for about a year, almost a year rather. Now, if Will can go back to leaning down, maybe dropping a few pounds and being explosive and quick, then he has the potential to be the steal of the draft. To me, the steal of the draft is either si Will or si Chris Miller of the San Miguel Beermen, who is kind of flying under the radar, no? But I can tell you this, gentlemen, that Willie Wilson, the new coach of the Phoenix Fuel Masters, is high on Will Gozum. Like, he likes his game, he likes his potential. Now, Will won't play right away in the PBA because Will is finishing his stint with the Quezon Huskers in the MPBL. But that will allow Will to get in better game shape. So by the time, hopefully, everything is healthy, he doesn't get injured. By the time he enters the PBA, he'll be in better game shape. And I think that when you look at Will's game, it's kind of tailor-made for the PBA. And I think he'll be really good. And one more name, Sir Nolly and Sir Jera, that I just want to add is Christian Manaytay of the
Rain or Shine, no? Nalaglag niya, no?
Exactly. Now, he had a decent season with UST last year. He wasn't a star like a Nick Cabanero or a Fortsy Padrigao, but I felt in some games he was the most efficient player of the team. And he's another player na yung laro niya pang PBA talaga eh. And the fact that he's under Coach Yen Giao means he will get the chance to show what he's capable of. And I'm excited for what he has the potential to bring.
I agree with Naveen. Yung style ni Coach Yeng, shoot doon si Manaytay.
Talaga.
Nananalaytay
sa kanyang dugo. Saktong-sakto. What about the biggest winners in the draft, Naveen? Who do you think ang ika nga nakapag-improve ng kanilang team?
Converge, I have to say. Because like I said, Juan Gomez Del Llano was my number 1. And when you look at Juan's experience, kasi Sir Nolly, Sir Jera, that he has played in Lithuania, he has played in Korea, he has played in Japan, he has played in the UAAP, so he's pretty much familiar with the Philippine style of play, the passion of Filipino fans. He is great for the way modern basketball is played, the way he can maneuver pick and rolls, the way he's a 3-level scorer, the way that he can spark an offense. So Converge makes the trade to move up to number 2, and my sources tell me the reason why they moved up to number 2 was because they wanted Juan Gomez Del Llano. They had their eye on him for a while. In fact, there were contract negotiations taking place before the draft because that's how assured Converge was that Terra Firma was going to get Gio Chu number 1, and they were going to be able to get Juan Gomez Del Llano at number 2. My question for Converge is, parang ang dami niyong guards bigla.
Exactly.
Yeah, you have Alex Stockton, you have Juan Gomez Del Llano, you have Mikey Williams, possibly.
Shawnee Winston.
Shawnee Winston, who they just signed to a 2-year contract after...
Kinukuha pa daw nila si Maverick Ahanmisi. May balitang
exactly. They're trying to trade for Maverick Ahanmisi. So, what is this? Like, are they trying to go with a super small ball lineup? Are they just trying to load up on guards? That's one question we need to see, especially with Converge now under new head coach, Governor Delta Pineda. And another team I should give props to is Phoenix. They traded down from number 2 to number 8. My sources tell me the reason why Phoenix didn't want to take like a Juan Gomez Liliano or a Jason Brickman or a Dalf Panopio with the number 2 pick is because they didn't want yung nangyari kay Matthew Wright to happen to them again, which is they invest in a player early and then 2 years later, the player will go play abroad in case a contract offer comes. So they wanted someone na they saw as pang PBA talaga. And they were able to get their guy in Will Gozum because Will Gozum was one of their favorite guys. And just to add about Will Gozum, sirs, I asked someone from the San Miguel Beermen, if you had the number 1 pick, who would you take? And one of the Beermen coaching staff people told me I would actually take Will Gozum, number 1 overall. Exactly. I was surprised too. I was absolutely surprised. But that just goes to show how many people are that high on Will Gozum.
I didn't think he would drop all the way down. Akala ko nasa top 5, top 4 actually si Will Gozum. I've seen him play and I like his physicality, I like his range as well and his energy, yung motor ni Will Gozum Partner.
No, the same question with Blackwater because a while ago we had the Dal Panopio as our guest. Do you think they have too many point guards and off guards in the lineup of Blackwater? What's your take?
I think when you're a team like Blackwater and you haven't had a lot of success recently, you're just trying to get the best talent available, then you figure it out later on. Now, I do think a combo of Bearfield and Panopio would be very interesting to watch. I hope that they stay together for at least the next few years. Many people thought that Blackwater would end up going for Jason Brickman to kind of give that backcourt a veteran presence along with their young talent. But they instead went with a younger option in Dalf Panopio. And let's see how it goes. Obviously, you still have questions with Blackwater sometimes because they don't have a track record of success. But if this works out, maybe this could be the key that ignites them to a better future. I mean, we can only hope, right?
Yeah, that's true. Alright, lipat tayo ng konti dito, Naveen. The UAP is starting next week and again, yung mga batang player na gusto nating mapanood, we've seen marami nga nagsasabi, many of the teams have actually improved. Halos, in fact, lahat ay nag-improve. The ones that were in the bottom are now, really going to contend, including, of course, Ateneo. But ang question dito is, has UP become, the defending champion, become better than last year? Kasi may mga ibang nakakapuna na, syempre nawalan sila ng mga QMB, kagulangan. Na, these are, and then of course, yung kanilang import, diba? These are foundational pieces ng UP program, no? Are they better this year to defend their crown? What do you think, Naveen?
Well, I still have UP as a championship contender. In fact, my prediction is UP and LaSalle finish the elimination round with 11 wins each. Wow. And they tie for the first place in the standings. But I do not think UP is better than last season. I mean, last season's UP team was one of a kind. It's gonna go down as one of the best teams we've ever seen in the UAAP. Because isipin mo naman, you have a JD Kagulangan who's now playing in Korea, last year's roster. One of the most clutch players we've ever seen in the UAAP. An absolute court general. Someone who knows how to run an offense. Someone who knows how to lead a team. I mean, for crying out loud, this guy was diagramming plays on the board in the bench of the UP Fighting Maroons. And then Quentin Milora Brown, literally and figuratively, is such a big loss. I mean, he was a legit 6'9", 6'10" player who could protect the rim, who had post moves, who can make clutch free throws when it mattered, who had... His name was on social media as IQ Hoops, and that's for a good reason because he's a smart player. And then the most underrated loss for UP was Francis Lopez.
Yeah.
Remember?
This
year's UP team was kind of built with the idea of having Francis Lopez on the roster. But when the B-League offer arrived for Francis Lopez, credit to the Fighting Maroons management, they did not stop him. They told him that's a great offer, go for it. So now UP will rely more on their veteran players, the former NU high school standouts, who are now being called the Maroon 5. That's Raylan Torres, Hilda,
Terence Fortea Alarcon and Jerry Abadiano, the captain, aka Scary Jerry.
Oo.
But they also need some of their young wingmen to step up. One of Briones or Bela or Iniguez. I do not think UP is better than last season just because last season's UP team was so good with veteran talent and the names we mentioned. But if there's one bit of good news for UP, it's that their biggest rival for the championship, De La Salle University, while I do think La Salle is still very good this year, they're not as good as last year too. Simply because they lost one of the greatest players we've ever seen in the UAAP, Kevin Kimbao. And yes, they have Jacob Cortez and Kian Baclaan coming in. Likewise for Mason Amos and Luis Pablo. But when you lose a talent like KQ, I mean, we saw in Gilas how good he is. It's not easy to replace that.
Oo.
I agree. Totally agree.
Well, and of course, gusto rin natin malaman dito, who do you think will make the biggest jump among the UAAP teams? Kasi, kumbaga, alam naman natin yung Lasal at UP, pero ang dami nga nagpalakas eh. Sino sa tingin mo will make the biggest jump, Naveen?
Ateneo de Manila Blue Eagles.
Oy!
The Ateneo community jump on the bandwagon. I mean, you guys are part of the community, so no need to jump on the bandwagon, but jump on this train before it gets too fast. Sirs, let me tell you this. I think by the end of the season, we will be talking about Ateneo in the same breath as La Salle and UP.
Mabigat,
This team was silently so impressive in the off-season. They added such an incredible talent, a one-and-done player in Kimani Ladi. They added another one-and-done player in Dominic Escobar, who I heard is being compared to Dwight Ramos. Dwight Ramos when he was in Ateneo. And they added a solid one-and-done guard in Jaden Lazo. And then they have some young players developing, like your Sean Tijuano, your Jared Bahay, your Josh Lazaro. And let's not forget, when you give Tab Baldwin a good team, he can still coach championship contending rosters.
Yes.
And I think Ateneo, maybe they won't get off to the strongest start this season, but I feel by the end of the season, they will also be a championship contender.
So in case that happens, it will no longer be the Ateneo Blue Eagles.
Oh.
It will be called the Ateneo Phoenix Eagles.
Rising of the Phoenix. Well, I actually had a nice little conversation with Coach Tab, and he's very positive about the Blue Eagles. As a matter of fact, he said it's very important for them to do very well in their first 4 games, sabi niya sa akin. Kasi medyo yun ang masabi niya, these are winnable games right away. So he feels that that's going to be important for them to come out quickly off the gate, ika nga. Alright, well, Naveen, I wanna go through a little bit of cash or bash dito. Alam mo na yung cash or bash naman eh. Kumbaga, walang tama, walang mali, bato-bato sa langit, tamaan, wag magagalit. At ika nga dito is cash if you agree with our proposition or bash if walang seal of approval mo. Just a very quick one. Ito ang una nating cash or bash item. Well, ito, denied ang request ng PBA na payagang magpa-draft ang mga players sa gitna ng UAAP season. So, cash or bash, mapipilitang mag-abroad ang mga top UAAP players kaysa maghintay na matagal sa PBA. Go, Naveen!
Bash, because yes, there will be offers to play abroad, but honestly, even in the UAAP, how many of them are good enough to actually play abroad? Diba? You have to be the best of the best, the elite of the elite to be able to play abroad, because you're not only competing with other UAAP talents for these chances to play abroad, you're also competing against some of the best from the NCAA, like a Mix Oxon, or in the future, I think of Click Escamis. Nowadays, we're seeing the B-League teams go for PBA players. Same with the KBL. There's KBL interest for Xavier Lucero, who right now does not have a contract extension from Magnolia yet. And then, Jamie Malonzo. His contract expires with Magnolia September 30, and they're in talks for an extension. It's being negotiated, but as of now, I don't think it's been signed yet. And I know KBL teams are interested in Xavier. But back to the UAP topic, I mean, a Michael Phillips, for example, would definitely garner interest, but there's still the question of, can he play abroad because of his citizenship, right? Because let's not forget, in the KBL, you need to be born to Filipino parents. And then in the B-League naman, you need to be classified as a local by FIBA. So will that open the door for the likes of Jacob Cortez, for Tsipa Dragao, maybe Harold Alarcon, sure, but I don't think all of them would get an offer. Maybe one, perhaps two. And some of them who will not end up getting an offer, the best option will be the PBA. So, I would lean towards Bash.
Yeah.
All right.
Well said.
Ikaw, partner.
Well said. Totally agree with the
Oo.
team. Maliit na grupo lang yan, if ever, di ba? Probably around 2%, 3%.
Oo.
Bash.
Well, tingnan natin kung ano mangyayari dyan. Well, of course, hopefully with ang PBA is moving also their calendar next year. Ang drafting, I understand, will now become in January next year after their full calendar. Dahil pinagplanuhan yata nila sa Vegas yan.
Ay, good.
And that will give the chance for some of the UAAP players to finish their season and then, of course, apply for the draft. So let's see all of these changes that will happen in the next year. All right, let's go to our second topic of the morning. Base sa mga report, 90 million pesos daw ibebenta ng Northport ang franchise nito dun sa bagong team na Pure Blends. Parang pure foods, ano? Pero Pure Blends. Alright. Cash o Bash, magiging competitive ang Pure Blends sa PBA kung di sila papasok sa mga quote-unquote shady trades. Go, Naveen!
Well, that remains to be seen. I'll lean towards Cash. Let's be optimistic here. When you have new people coming in, you want to believe that it's for the best. You want to believe it will improve the league, but we'll believe it when we see it kind of concept. I will say though that they do have some intriguing young players, including some that they drafted recently last weekend. So let's see, but I would like to hope so.
All right. Partner?
Well, ako, bash ako dyan. Well, if you talk about kung hindi sila papasok sa quote-unquote shady trade. So what do you mean by shady trade? You know, Pure Blends will be investing, let's say, 90 million pesos just for a shady trade. I think nakikita nila dito, there's a potential for their products to be marketed here in the PBA. So I don't think papasok sila dito sa shady trade.
Shady trade, ha? Parang nakakatakot. But again, ako, the way I see it is, my take here is, okay, Pure Blends is a new team. Hopefully they can really do well and they're really an independent team. I don't see that. I don't see that right now. Mukhang I'm not so comfortable with this team yet. Hindi pa natin nakikita. It seems like a young company, 10-year-old company.
And the owner is really a basketball
enthusiast, but it takes more than that. And so I hope that they can really bring in more excitement. Pero again, it's still the jury is still out. Para sa akin dyan. All right. Well, Naveen, maraming salamat sa oras na binigay mo sa amin today. We look forward to more of your podcasts in the coming days. And again, thank you. Hope you can come back sa Casio Bash. Thank you so much, Naveen.
Thank you so much, Naveen.
Thank you, Sir Nolly. Thank you, Sir Jared. It's always a pleasure to be here. Thank you also to Mike. And I hope to be seeing all of you soon again. Thank you.
Maraming salamat. Mga kaibigan, si Naveen Ganglani, ang ating pong kaibigan na napakatalino. Napakatalino yung si Naveen.
Mga insights niya, galing.
Alright, bago tayo magpatuloy, syempre, bago natin ipasok ang ating mga bisita, well, gusto po namin magpasalamat sa lahat po ng aming tagapagtaguyod ng Power and Play. Unahin ko na po, of course, ang Cherry Loom, ang yerong may aluminum sa ganitong pabago-bagong panahon, mga kapatid. Minsan uulan, tapos iinit, lalakas ang ulan. Kailangan po natin ng matibay at protektadong bubong. Dapat ang bubong ay yerong may aluminum. Kapag may aluminum, tsak na pang matagalan. At isa lang alam kong dekalidad na yerong may aluminum, yan ang Cherry Loom. Tibay protektado sa pang matagalang yero, Cherry Loom, ang yerong may aluminum. Thank you! Marami din po salamat, of course, sa Photon, ng ating po mga kaibigan sa Photon Thunder, ang kanilang hybrid pickup na napakaganda, napakalakas, powerful with a strong engine. Ikaw ba, partner, gusto mo yung mga ganyang klase, mga pick-up na kompleto sa interior, malakas ang engine, ang ganda ng infotainment system, may Okan 2.0 turbo diesel engine pa. And of course, may 5-year warranty or 150,000 kilometers kung ano man ang mauna. Yan po kahit sa rough road, kayang-kaya. Photon Thunder, ha? Mula po yan sa Photon and of course sa UAAGI. Maraming salamat. And of course, maraming salamat din po sa Cherry Tiggo, the all-new. Energize your drive with the all-new Cherry Tiggo Cross HEV, one of the most attainable hybrid electric vehicles in the market. This hybrid electric vehicle is one of the most powerful and feature-packed subcompact SUVs that delivers 204 horsepower and a class-leading 310 Newton meters of torque, and with a 5-star ANCAP safety rating, 14 advanced driver assistance features including adaptive cruise control and a 360-degree camera. You get the peace of mind that comes with advanced protection every time you hit the road. This electrified SUV comes with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto at an introductory price of just 1.198 million pesos. With a 1,200-kilometer full tank range, the Tiggo Cross HEV can take you from Manila to Baguio and back twice without needing to fuel.
Not once, but twice.
Not once, but twice. But backed by an 8-year battery warranty and a 5-year bumper-to-bumper warranty, this vehicle definitely offers a worry-free driving experience. Visit your nearest Cherry Auto Philippines dealership and book a test drive today.
Thank you!
Joyride, ang inyong pong bagong kasundo. No more waiting na sa Joyride QR Code Instant Booking. And of course, sa Joyride Super Taxi Hatid Airport Service, wala nang hassle sa pagpunta sa airport para sa inyong flight. Pre-book a ride to the airport from 2 weeks to 24 hours prior to your departure. 717 Deli, serving quality classic premium sandwiches. Treat yourself to a feel-good meal today. 717 Deli, keep you smiling with every bite.
Thank you!
Skin, your face and body anti-aging center with branches at Alabang Town Center and Green Hills, San Juan. For your skin assessment, please call 0917-890-1640.
Thank you!
Smart, live more today.
Thank you!
Rudy Project Shades, elevate your performance with Rudy Project Shades.
Thank you!
Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng ating mga tagapagtaguyod. Of course, gusto ko rin po magpasalamat sa N Plus Gold. Ako ngayon po mga kapatid, partner, ito na. Medyo may mga kasama tayo sa loob ng studio sa ating pong itatampok sa ating In the Spotlight. Ngayon po, maswerte tayo dahil malapit na po ang pagsisimula ng volleyball competition. Of course, ang collegiate season ng UAP ay papasok na sa season 88. Magsisimula ng basketball din ng men's sa next week. And of course, ang junior division naman, yung high school ng women's volleyball ay magsisimula na rin. Kaya po gusto natin suportahan naman ang lahat ng ating mga junior athletes.
Tulad nga nasabi ko sa iyo, partner, di ba? Yung mga kabataan sila yung mga susunod ng magiging superstars ng ating.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, kasama po natin ngayon sa ating In the Spotlight, walang iba kung hindi ang mga taga UE Junior Warriors, UE Girls, ika nga. Kasama po natin ang coach nila si Rod Roque, ang ating pong mga assistant coaches na si Von Marin at andito pa si Liza Bendong. Oh, yun pala. At ang team captain nila si Janela Mangahis. Tama ba yun? Mangahis? Okay. Welcome to the show, coach, sa inyo at sa inyong ladies.
Thank you very much.
Namumula ang ating studio ngayon.
Talagang, at saka ang ganda nung kanilang uniform. May cherry look.
Cherry look.
Sino pa pala talaga, no?
Hindi lang pala tayo sinusuportahan ng cherry look. Kung hindi pa tayo
wala nang talo to. Pag binubukan mo yun, hindi na makakapalo yung kalaban dyan. Pero okay, gusto ko lang muna. Kasi alam nyo, ang UE, medyo nalagay sa balita recently, no? Last few months na, 'di ba, nagkaroon ng problema yung volleyball program, coach, no? At nawalan nga ng mga player,
yes.
Lalo na sa college, no? Ito po ay tungkol sa itong ating team ngayon ay tungkol sa high school, no? So, ang gusto kong unang tanungin siguro ito, paano ito pong programa ng ito nyo? Starting all over kayo ngayon, parang nagre-rebuild kayo pati yung collegiate. Ito bang high school program ninyo ay nakakatulong dun sa programa ninyo sa collegiate?
Yes, before po nag-stop yung high school girls, yung mga graduate namin, pumapanik naman sa college.
Yes, yun nga Yes. So para ngayon, ito ngayong high school na binubuo ninyo, pinapalakas ninyo, talagang preparatory ito para sa team ninyo sa seniors.
Yes po, hopefully. na magustuhan sila din ng mga coaches namin sa college.
Kaya nga, ang balita ko nga, after missing 5 seasons, no? Sa ngayon, bumalik kayo.
Yes
diba?
po, yes.
Oo,
That's true.
Mabuti naman. At kumbaga, nagkaroon na naman ng farm team, ang Lady Volleyball Team.
Junior Warriors. Coach, kayo nagre-recruit, no? Kayo mga assistant ko, obviously tumutulong kayo sa pagre-recruit. Kamusta naman ang response? Na alam naman natin kasi ang UE nung araw, partner, ha? Ni-research ko to, Alam mo, talaga.
Nanaliksik
ako. 5 times na nag-champion po ang UE sa volleyball sa women's sa seniors, ha? Noong panahon ng dekada 60.
Wow.
Tapos ilang beses nag-runner-up 'yan, ha? And ang kanilang programa napakalakas, pero since recently medyo yun nga nagkaroon sila ng slump, no. Mahirap ba mag-recruit para sa UE? Siguro si Coach Von.
Actually kasi ngayon yung mga players namin, homegrown siya. So,
Homegrown?
Yes. Puro siya sa mga UE students.
UE
for now,
students
yes,
for
now.
Hindi
Yes
kayo
po.
kumukuha sa labas.
Hindi pa po.
Talagang enrolled na dapat talagang
Yes po. Kaya kumbaga yung mga players namin is talagang siya. Simula muna sila sa yung mga beginners pa lang sila ngayon talaga.
Paano nyo nakukuha yan? Kunyari, para lang paano nagsimula lahat yan na kumukuha kayo dyan sa mga nag-aaral sa UE?
Actually, nag-announce po kami ng tryout po. Nag-tryout po yung
Kailan
mga players.
Kailan yan?
Noong August 1.
Nag-start tayo. Bago pa lang.
July
30.
July 30.
But we started training August 1 lang
Bago
po.
pa lang.
Yes. Bali, nakaka-32nd day pa lang po namin
ng training.
Nagte-training sa girls.
Kamusta naman? Buo na ba yung team, Coach?
Buo na po.
So, napili na talaga kayo?
Yes po. 14 young girls. Although yung iba po talagang beginner. So, yung training namin, patalon-talon kasi nagra-rush po kami. September 21, game na po namin.
Ayun nga
So,
next week na yun.
Opo. So, ang nag-start kami, parang ang training namin, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Patalon-talon po yung training namin.
Alam mo, partner, no? Alam mo na, ako sa totoo lang, kilala rin naman natin kung sino talagang sumusuporta dito sa UE na to, itong team na to, no?
Junior team.
Dahil 'di ba, talagang makikita mo ginawa ng paraan talaga para maibalik ang lakas ng yun ang mahalaga di ba? Now, there will be some glitches along the way.
Absolutely.
Sasabihin lack of preparation, etc. Pero tandaan ninyo, mga high school to. Dito, itong pinakapundasyon.
Tama.
Na para pagkagagaling yan, pagdating nila sa collegiate level, may experience.
Coach Liza, anong focus ng training nyo ngayon sa mga girls? Anong focus yung basics, conditioning? Ano bang talagang nakatutok kayo ngayon para sa paghahanda para sa season?
Actually, sir, same sinabi po ni Coach Rod. Pa-jump po yung program. So, minsan nagbe-basic, minsan step up kami ng ibang drills na pang-advance. Kasi nga, malapit na ngayong games and konti na lang talaga yung araw.
So definitely, wala pa kayong nasalihan ng mga torneo.
Tune-up.
Tune-up, wala.
Wala talaga.
Actually po, nagharap kami ng mga tune-up. Pero pag sinasabi ko, high school girls po kakalabanin niya, umaayaw sila. Next time na lang, coach.
Bakit? Ganun ba? Ito, si Janela. Ito ang team captain ng team Unang-una.
Ilan taon ka na ba?
17 years old.
So, senior high school ka, Janela. Okay. Kamusta ang paghahanda ninyo? Kamusta yung chemistry building ninyo? Kayo ba kahit papaano kung wala man tune-up, kasi yung mga tune-up daw na ganyan, para magkasama-sama, di ba? Masubukan ng team. Pero kayo, paano kayo nagkakaroon ng chemistry building as a team?
Lately po sa mga training namin, we are really po trying hard to build chemistry. Kahit po, syempre may mga loopholes pa rin kasi 32nd day pa lang po namin sa training.
Grabe nga.
So, at the same time, as a captain, nagsistep up po talaga ako na sana, lahat po kami mag-step up since malapit na po talaga yung competition namin.
Magkasama-sama.
And we are trying hard po every training and nakikita ko naman po yung development namin ng bawat isa.
Kagaya ng ano ang naituro sa inyo nila Coach Rod at ng coaching staff na sa tingin niyo nakakapag-improve sa team ng UE?
I think po yung teamwork namin kasi po every training may mga pinapagawa po sila sa amin. Kahit po yung mga simple evaluation ng skills, doon po namin na-identify yung mga weakness po namin and yung mga strength po namin. And kung paano po namin susolusyonan yon para mas mag-step up po kami as a team sa ano po namin, sa girls volleyball team.
Oo. And of course, ikaw graduating ka ngayon?
Yes po,
So,
grade 12.
ang plano mo ba manatili sa UE? Ha? O may mga nanliligaw na sa'yo?
Hindi,
Sa volleyball!
Liwanagin mo.
Sa volleyball, ang ibig sabihin.
Para malinaw lang.
Sana po, kasi mahal na mahal ko rin po talaga yung UE. So, sana po, hanggang college.
Alam mo naman si Boss Elmer, pagka nang talagang humila sa'yo.
Alam mo naman. Actually, yan parang ang script dito, itong team nila, parang pampelikula talaga eh. Alam mo, yung ragtag team, di ba? Tapos walang experience. Tapos along the way, natututo, nalalaman yung mga strengths and weaknesses ng mga players, nababasa ng coach at gumagaling. Sana ganun ang mangyari.
Coach Bon, ano pa mga kulang sa team? Ano tingin mo just before the season na nakikita nyong dapat pa ninyong palakasin?
Actually, kasi yung sa amin talaga, kailangan pa namin talagang pagtibayin yung teamwork talaga nila. Kasi hindi pa talaga totally na nagsisynchronize sila sa loob ng court. Kasi nga, bago pa lang kami. Pero along the way naman, kahit pa paano, nakikita namin yung talagang laki ng improvement nila.
In 32 days?
Yes, simula noon.
32 days lang yan.
Yes po.
Ay, ano naman ang, Coach Rod, yung pinakamagandang characteristic nitong team na to na nagbibigay sa iyo ng kumpiyansa sa season 88?
Una po, nung minute ko pa lang yung team, nakita ko sabi ko na sa kanila, ang nasa-sense ko, ang ganda ng aura nyo. Sabi ko, sa paligay ko, itong team na to, magtatagumpay pagka nagsikap talaga ng gusto. Ayun po, everyday naman sa training namin, ang sipag ng mga girls.
Ng mga bata.
Sinusunod naman po nila lahat ng bili namin, yung instruction. Although hindi pa rin perfect, but still, we're going there. Sabi ko nga po, sa management, since bago lang to, please do not expect us to be miracle. But, as the day pass, yung 32nd days po namin, we are doing miracles already with the improvements of the team po. Lalo si team captain. And ito po lahat ng to dahil kay Sir Elmer Ngo. Siya po talaga ang nag-push sa amin na para i-revive yung girls team. Po, si Sir Elmer po. Thank you very much po, Sir.
Actually, totoo yan eh. Kaya nga nag-text sa amin nga si paring Elmer at sinabi nga ganyan. Gusto niya talagang i-boost yung confidence ng team na to, no, para talagang in other words, nakikita niya yung potential.
Saka traditionally ang UE kilala rin sa volleyball.
Yes,
kaya gusto ni partner Elmer na pakita uli, na ibalik yung panumbal. Ikaw ba, Coach Liza, naglaro ka sa UE din?
Yes, sir.
Kita mo?
Senior po nila.
Tamo. Kaya nga, yung bang tradition na yung pride ninyo, gaano pa kalahalaga yan para sa inyo ngayon? Ikaw, ngayon, coach ka na. Dito sa programang binubuo ninyo, Coach Liza.
Actually, sir, maganda talaga siya kasi pag sinabi mong UAAP, labanan ng school. So, pag sinabing labanan ng school, labanan ng pride.
School pride.
Yeah, from college team down to coaching staff ng high school, nakakapanibago. Kasi ako yung naglalaro before and now, isa na ako sa tumatayo sa gilid. So, nakakatuwa din kayong tama nga yung sinabi ni Sir Elmer ni Sir Roque na nandun yung kumpiyansa ni Sir sa team kasi nagkakaroon ng miracle day by day. So parang ganun po yung nakikita namin.
Sir Noli,
yes.
Best libero po ng UAAP.
Setter.
Ay, setter po.
Kita mo?
Best
setter.
setter.
Ngayon, coach yun na ng UE. Ikaw, Janela, hindi ka ba, boss, legend, Coach Rod, di ba? Ang gagagaling ng mga coaches ninyo. Ano ang nararamdaman nyo ngayon as you go into the season? Kumpiyansa ba kayo that you can compete?
Yes po. And honestly,
lapit ka ng konti sa mic. At yan.
May kasama pong pressure, but we take the pressure as a challenge po.
Yun.
May importante doon.
Yes,
lahat naman ng bagay may pressure talaga.
Yes.
Lalo na sa sports, di ba?
Yes po.
Pero again, you grow every day. So, ang question ko sa inyo, ikaw halimbawa, Janela, as a team captain, as a member of the team, ano ang goal mo for season 88? Personal goal mo?
I think po ngayon is like ano po
Ano bang
kami.
position mo? Outside hitter?
Outside hitter.
Outside hitter, okay.
So, for me po ngayon, dahil nga bago po kami, gusto ko lang po step by step that every game po, we will show our best and kung ano man po yung napaghandaan namin, kung ano man po yung trainee namin, gagawin po namin lagi yung best para po mapakita na deserving po kami sa spot namin lagi.
So, ilan ang prediction nating panalo? Coach Rod, alam ko na hindi naman natin...
Mahirap yan.
Pero kasi, di ba, kumbaga, ang gusto lagi ng mga team, ng mga player, ng coaches, lagi pumasok sa Final Four.
Yes.
Diba, lagi naman ganun eh. Pero realistically, dahil sabi nyo nga, bago yung programa, wag masyadong umasa. Pero anong nakikita mong pwede nyong maging batayan ng success dito, Coach Rod?
Actually po, yung number 1, yung teamwork nila.
Yes.
No? Kasi yun laging ini-emphasize ko yung teamwork. So, with that, pas sinusunod nila yung mga training skills na tinuturo namin sa kanila. Siguro po, papata kami na nasa 5th place kami. Season 88.
Malapit na yung 5th sa 4th. Malapit na yun, ha? Isang tulak lang yun.
Ididikit ko nga yung tanong kong yan.
Opo.
Siyempre, 32 days pa lang kayo nagsimula mag-training. Pero siguro, kayo mga coaches dito, alam ninyo kung sino yung malalakas at sino yung mga mahihina.
Yes.
Dito sa...
Tanungin mo si Coach Bon. Yan ang mga...
Coach Bon, sino ba ang pinakamabigat ngayon dito sa high school? Sa women's volleyball team, kung sabi nyo,
Number 5 sila.
Kayo'y sisipat ng pang-5.
Yan. Yung pwedeng sipain sa high school 4.
At sino naman yung pwede yung durugin?
Yan. Sige, Coach Bon.
Parang hirap po sagutin. Ang hirap sagutin.
Nagsimula siya eh. Pang-5 daw kayo.
Tayo lang naman ang nagpapopula naman.
Actually kasi ang pinakamalakas ngayon sa sa team ng girls high school is NU.
NU pa rin. Malagi naman malakas yung NU eh.
Ay, susulat ko yan para sa susunod babalik ako kayo.
At sabihin mo kay Boss Elmer.
Report.
Nasusunod, number 2, tingin mo.
Number 2, Coach Lai.
Sino to Coach Lai? Sa tingin mo?
Ang malakas.
After NU.
I think FEU.
FEU?
Lahat yan nasa university belt.
Ikaw naman, sino number 2 tingin mo, Janela? Pwede ka malakas.
Looking forward po ako sa UST.
UST, yun nga.
University belt na naman.
Diba? At yung pang-apat, Coach Rod, sa tingin mo?
Adamson.
Adamson. So, yan ang mga prediction na pang top 4 ng high school. High school yan. Hindi na malayo yan. Sipin mo, Adamson.
Ibig sabihin, lalampasuhin yung Ateneo at Lasal.
Ay, wala. Yung Janela, sabi ni Janela. Wala yun. Diba?
Siguro po, hindi naman lalampasuhin, kundi gugulatin lang po.
Gugulatin. Sige, ituloy na natin. So, PPUE. Balik tayo sa iyo. Sino pangalan?
Siyempre po, Lasal Subel.
Lasal Subel. Tapos, number 7. Number 7, ano na? Coach Lai. Siguro, Ateneo o ano na lang, UP eh. Dalawa na lang eh.
Oo nga, no?
Sino dyan?
Nahihirapan pa kayo sa dalawa.
Nahiya ka pa! Nilait mo na eh!
Ay, hindi sir kasi actually, lahat kasi sila nagtitraining. So, parang it's so hard to drop names na mga
So in other words, yung dalawa na magkapantay na yan. Magkapantay na yan, yung dalawa. Kaya nyo nang talunin.
Yung sinabi ni Sir Roque po na gugulatin, parang we will give them good fight.
Maganda laban.
Good fight. Tandaan nyo mga nanonood at nakikinig dito, bawal mangarap, bawal umambisyon. Pero that is the fighting spirit na pinag-uusapan natin.
Mas higit, bawal pumusta. Talo kayo. Pero biro, Janela, ikaw, when you're now, ngayon pang ilang year mo na sa team ngayon?
Una pa lang po.
Kasi talagang hindi ka naglaro. Pero before, naglaro ka na ba ng volleyball?
Hindi po, since grade 7, nasa UE na po ako.
Pero naglalaro ka nun?
Sa mga club teams.
So sa tingin mo ba kinakabahan ka ba? Tsaka sinong mga player na or mga na gusto mong makatapat? Yung you're looking forward to playing against, ha? Ngayon na nandiyan ka na sa ganyang klaseng stage.
Siguro po yung top 4 po.
Top 4.
Kasi po matcha-challenge po talaga kami as a team.
Magandang yan.
Pero ito, Janela, sino bang iyong iniidolo?
Na player.
Parang yung gusto ko, ganyan na mangyari sa akin. Maging ganyan ako.
Ako po ever since, idol ko po talaga kuya ko.
Sino yun?
JP Mangahis po. Since grade 7 po, kaya rin po ako napunta sa UE. Kasi since grade 7 po, UAP player po kuya ko sa UE.
So talagang yun ang idol mo.
Yes
So
po.
palang ang mga pamilya pala kayo ng volleyball player.
Siguro po.
Well, I guess finally, Coach Rod, siguro alam natin, sabi mo nga, malaking tulong ng Cherry Loom sa inyo.
Yes,
Siguro kung pwede kayong magbigay ng mensahe sa Cherry Loom and of course, sa buong UE community, sa magiging kampanya nyo sa Season 88.
Yes. Una po, thank you very much Sir Elmer for supporting the team. Ikaw po ang aming inspirasyon. Ikaw po ang nag-push sa amin para ituloy itong buhayin muli ang UE High School Girls Volleyball Team. Sana po sa buong UE community, supportahan niyo po. Hindi lang po yung UE High School Girls Volleyball Team, kundi lahat po ng sporting event ng University of the East. Sana po supportahan niyo kami sa Season 88. Thank you very much.
Maraming salamat. Janela, ikaw, last sabihin mo, ikaw kasi, syempre, ikaw yung mga kaklase mo. Di ba? Impetahin mo sila sa Season 88.
Ni-invite ko po kayong lahat, mga UE community, mga volleyball supporters po, family and friends. Watch us live po sa first game namin sa Ateneo Blue Eagle. September 21, 9 a.m. po.
Sino kalaban nyo?
UPIS po, first game.
UP, nasa number?
8. 7, 8.
Sabi nila, tatalunin nila yan.
Niko ako
Okay, niliting na namin araw-araw yan. Well, maraming salamat, Coach Rod, Janela, Coach Lai.
Thank you.
Good luck sa UE Lady Junior Warriors. Yan, high school team ng University of the East. At congratulations kay Paring Elmer Ngo sa kanyang pagsuporta dito sa UE high school team. Talagang napakaganda. Alright mga kapatid, that'll do it for us ngayong araw pong ito. Pero bago tayo magtapos, gusto po nating i-announce lahat ng mga nanalo sa atin na bibigyan po nila Coach Rod ng tig 1,000 piso. Biro lang. Mula po sa Joyride Tapang Promo. Si Jessa Cagimbal, Ed Acerada, Micaela Monteverde, Ineng Concepcion, at Gina Justado. Sila po mga ko ng 1,000 pesos. JRP wallets mula sa Joyride Super App. At sana po magkita-kita ulit tayo next week sa isa na namang pagtatanghal po ng Power and Play. At lagi po natin sinasabi tuwing Sabado, bawal ang masungit, basta suportahan yung UE. At sa lahat po ng ating gawain, ad maiorem Dei gloriam, all for the greater glory of God. Kami po ang 1PH Teleserbisyo para sa Pilipino. Susunod na po ang inay ko po.
Happy sporting weekend sa inyo.
More power
and more play.
Kapwa ko Pilipino, ipagmalaki ang galing na meron tayo. Ilantad ang likas nating talento at magdala ng saya sa mundo. Sa harap ng pagsubok ay di susuko, para sa pangarap tayo'y porsigido. Magpakitang gilas na at magpapatalo, ipag-iwang natin ang Pilipino. Yan ang Pinoy. Mula noon at hanggang ngayon, talento natin ang bida. Mula sa simpleng bakuran hanggang entablado natin ipakita. May pagsubok man ng Pinoy, pinalalakas ng saya. San man tayo sa Pulo, Chumbe, Sibay, Lakay, Amiga. Sama-samang pakita ang galing natin katropa sa kapwa ko Pilipino.
Power and Play was presented by Cherry Loom, ang yerong may aluminum. Cherry Tigo, love your journey. Photon, gawa ng Pilipino para sa Pilipino. And Joyride, ang bago ninyong kasundo. Halina't